Good morning again. This is your fearless teacher, Mr. Duza. It's Thursday, April 23rd, as you are watching this. Um, Today, in our process of creating this escape room, I am going to talk about creating your clues. At this point, you should have your image kind of set up. I'm linking this document, which I think outlines things in words. If you're not able to follow the videos, which I would think would be easier, but everybody learns differently, so I am trying to help you as much as I can. So yesterday, you had gotten to the point where, or if you're still struggling getting your images, this is the process of doing that. You would open your Google Drawing, place the background image. So this is my blank background, and then use use a program like Photoshop if you have it, or Lunapic to erase everything except the area you want to be a hotspot. So you can see right down here. These would be the doors of the garage that I have cropped and then erased. So in Lunapic, just to go about this again, because I know that using new software can sometimes be challenging. So to get this door cropped, I would go to the Edit menu, and I'm going to select Crop Image. I can drag a box around it, and then press Crop. That gets the big area out, and then I'm going to use the eraser. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm just going to drag over this. Right, and erase all that, apply changes. So that's pretty small there. Then I would save it as a PNG, as it says to retain the background transparency. All right, and then what you're doing in Google Drawings, so this is where your layering is happening. I'm going to insert my image. I'm going to upload it from, I think I just saved, yep, there's my desktop. So it puts it here, and now I don't know why they don't come in the same size, but you can stretch these to fit. So we're just going to get that to fit as close as possible. We want to give the illusion that it's all one image. Um, you do want to make sure that this is not overlapping, so in this case I would crop it slightly so that it's right to the edge there, and then that way when people are hovering over the mouse, it only becomes clickable on that one particular area there. So I have that one there and that one there, so there's no overlapping. All right, and then to create your link, all you're going to do is, this one has a link going to it, so I could remove that, and then this becomes active as it would be to start. So we just click on the hotspot, and we call it a hotspot because it is interactive. So I do link, and I can then put in whatever address I want into there. All right, so that's your image preparation, just a little bit of review on that. I did put in there too for extra credit. If you want to work with the image a little bit, give it a little depth, you do have these format options, which you can do a drop shadow. You can see that it's applied there. You can angle, blurring, and things like that. You can do brightness and contrast, recoloring. So there is some stuff you can do in Google Drawings to allow you to make this work for us. Alright, so that was kind of a little bit of review as far as image prep. I feel like that's the hardest part of this project, getting that background image kind of prepared. And now we're going to do the clues. So the first clue, and actually I did put requirements in here too, which you can look at. So you have to have 3 locks and 1 fake. So one of those locks will just be some information that won't be really usable. It's going to kind of throw people off there. So today we're going to talk about using jigsawplanet.com. I'm going to scroll down. I do have that as the next section here. So what I want you to do, so your clue should have some text on there that's going to be used in your lock. So that's why in Lunapic I'm saying to open your image, and you can actually, there are stock images here also. So, you know, let's say, I forget what image I used for it. Let's see. Let's Google Translate. Here we go. Oh, but this is going to be my puzzle. Oh, alright, so wearing a mask. That's what I did. So I think I looked in here. I don't know if I want to find it in here. Yeah, so what you probably have to do then, if this database is not finding what you want, you just do a Google image search and go to images, and I tried not to find something too scary, but maybe we did something like this. So I can save the image as whatever, wherever you want it to be. I'm just trying to be quick here. And then I'm going to upload the image, and I find this one. Alright, and then I'm going to use the text tool. Actually, and you can do a lot of things in here. You can scale this out, make this a little bit bigger. I feel like that's a little small. You can see our resolution is changing a little bit, but I suggest that you make the text really big in here. So you choose the T tool, and then you go up to text, and I'm going to say where actually type that in there, mask. I made capitals so that people know that's the word for the clue. Alright, and then it's a little annoying, but this is how you change size and position. You would use these arrows. So I would make it kind of big, because if you have it really small and people get that part of the puzzle done right away, then they don't finish it. So try to make them work for it a little bit. And so I'll just put it like that. You can change the color, maybe something a little bit more contrasting. I think that pops out a little bit more. There's effects. Look at that. How does that look? That's interesting. I wonder how that works. So you can play around with this stuff. And then we do apply text. So that'll be interesting to see when we're creating the puzzle, if that actually goes. Oh, sure, that's right. This is in Lunapic. Yeah, so I don't know if that would work. I probably would say not do that, but you can try it out. So then what you're going to just do is save image, and we can save it as a JPEG. You could do a GIF, I guess, if you wanted to. But so you have that text created over the image, and then in your puzzle creator, I believe you do have to create an account here, but it's free. So if I did sign up, you just have to put an email address. You can use your school email address. Probably suggest doing there. And then I'm going to do create, and I am going to choose my file, which uh-oh. Maybe I didn't save it. Let's see if I can find it on my desktop. Alright. Somehow I lost that. Let's just see if I got lucky. Nope. Alright, so I have to create that again. I'm going to pause this for a second. Alright, so let's try this again. Save image. JPEG. Save right over here. Yes, I want to replace it. So let's see. Okay, so this one does have text on it. Alright, so now I'm going to upload that image. You can choose the amount of pieces you want. That makes it harder. I'm not going to make people do this all day. You can choose the shape, and then just do create. At that point, this becomes interactive, which is what we're doing in this class. And then all you do when you're done is do share and embed, and then this is the address that you're getting for people to play that. So we would just take that, we would copy that, And then back in here, we would, you can put that link into there so that when people click on this part of the image, it's going to take them to the Jigsaw puzzle site, and they have to then find that. All right, so that's the first clue. The second clue that I want you to make is using Google Translator. So let's see if I think this should work here. So I'm logged in here. If you guys were logged in, it would ask you to create a copy of it. So this is in, so you would type your text in there, and when people click on this, they're going to have to translate this. I bolded the word that I want, that's the lock reveal. So what I would suggest is kind of doing the same. Don't make it too difficult for people. But then this is pretty cool. So actually, go do that again. So tools, translate document, and you're going to choose a language you want it to be translated into, and then press translate. So what it's doing, it's creating a new document for me, and the word here is party. Right. So when you go out, don't host a party. Right. There's going to be the lock reveal for that. So that's my suggestion there. But you do want that document to be in a different language. You can just kind of go back and translate it back. You can see it did make a new document. So make sure that you are sharing, and remember, talk about our share settings. If we do advanced, make sure that anyone with the link can access that, or else we get the private message and requesting access, and it just becomes annoying to try to, it kind of ruins the fun of it. All right, and so that's the second clue. The third one, as I mentioned, I did have a YouTube link in there, and I lost it. But what I would suggest is find a video that maybe the title is going to be, oh, there's where I have it. Okay, so up here. So I found this cool video, kind of
One of the great challenges in this world is knowing enough about a subject to think you're right.
So this is from a really inspiring song, I think, True Colors. And I think in my lock, we're gonna make a clue that has the title of that in there, of the song title. All right, so that is where I'm going to stop today in coming up with getting your clues created. All right, so you made your image of kind of the background with the others on top of there. Yesterday I just had you link them to anywhere. Maybe today, after you create your puzzle, your Google Doc, and then finding a YouTube video, then you can actually match or put your new links in there. And then tomorrow we will be creating the Google form. So as always, I hope this helps. Please ask questions. Please try to make the best of this. I believe that this is, under our circumstance, a pretty good solution for interactive design. Later today, your time, Thursday, 2 o'clock is going to be the Google Meet for Thursday. And then later tonight, we will be doing some online gaming. So maybe express some interest. I think we're going to try to play League of Legends. If you want to download that and install that. I really don't know how to play it. I installed it. I was horrible at it trying to play it yesterday. But hopefully you guys can teach me some stuff about it, because there are some decent competitions and scholarships which eventually can be gotten from them. So talk to you later. Take care.